Hi, I'm Alexandra. I'm a commercial lawyer at Law Squared for the last 5 years, and I'm based in our London office. Today we're going to be looking at IP fundamentals. So what is intellectual property? Intellectual property is any intangible creation of the mind. So it includes things like literary works, inventions, designs, anything that you create from your mind. So there are a range of categories of personal information, and these include trademarks, patents, copyright, and trade secrets, and we're going to look at each of those briefly today. So we're going to look at trademarks first. Trademarks are any word, phrase, symbol, logo, or any combination of those that are used to differentiate your brand or your business. So some classic examples include things like the Nike logo, the Cadbury purple colour, and the shape of a Coca-Cola bottle. So trademarks are registrable with IP Australia. Patents protect innovations or processes. So this is any device or substance or unique method that you create. Examples include things like technology. For example, the Google Maps app includes devices like the cochlear implant, or even substances like some of the chemicals we use to protect money. Patents are also registrable with IP Australia, but they are time limited. So 20 years for standard patents or 25 for pharmaceutical patents. So the next category we're going to look at is copyright. And copyright protects any original works that you create. It's a very broad category. It covers things like books, sound recordings, film, paintings, blog posts, really anything that you create. Copyright is free and it's automatic, so you don't need to take active steps to register it, but again, it is time limited, so generally for 70 years after the death of the author. So the last category of intellectual property is trade secrets. And trade secrets are any confidential information that gives your business a competitive edge. Again, trade secrets are automatic, you don't need to take active steps to register them, but you do need to make sure that you take steps to protect your trade secrets. The most famous example of a trade secret is the KFC spice recipe. How can you identify your IP? The most important thing you can do is actively keep IP at front of mind and ask yourself questions like, am I creating a new piece of work that would add value to my business? Do I want this work to be known as synonymous with my business, so something like a logo? Or if this information was to be made public, would it be damaging to my business? And how you answer those questions can help determine whether you should take steps to protect your intellectual property. So what steps can you take to protect your IP? So the first one, which you can use for trademarks and patents, is to register your IP with IP Australia. This is enforceable against third parties who either use your trademark or patent or who use something that's substantially similar, and it's intended to prevent confusion in the market. You can also take contractual protections. So this is available for all forms of IP. It includes things like confidentiality agreements, NDAs, targeted license agreements, or confidentiality clauses in other contracts. And again, enforceable against third parties if they breach the clauses or agreements. So the last step you can take is to empower your staff to be able to identify and protect your intellectual property.